Hello my fellow freedom builders and welcome back to the channel. As I promised yesterday, I will make a stock of the day each day in this week where I use MyStockScanner looking at the TPI indicator and the value chart just to show you what I look for. And as I did yesterday, I have just scanned the US market. The long-term TPI trend should be up. The weekly TPI trend should be somewhere in accumulation oversold, either going down or up, doesn't matter. And then there should be at least a 10% upside from the current price to the price the analyst thinks the stock will be in a couple of years. So on here, I picked a stock I think you know, and that is Microsoft. And looking at Microsoft here, I don't need to go through all the details here. We just notice that the current price to earning is around 38. We shall use that in a second. And looking at the TPI chart, we're just making sure that we are in a long-term good green uptrend here. That is okay. And we are tipped down into this pink light red thing here. That means we are in an accumulation oversold area. So statistically this should be going up for now, but let's see what the valuations say. As you know, we are looking for charts where we have the stats on our side and then we look into the valuations to see if the longer term investors might help us to lift the stock. Looking at the estimates, they are estimating an earnings per share growth of 16 and 15% over the next couple of years. And looking in my screener here, we can see that that looks quite reasonable, 10, 15, maybe even up to 20%. So let's just let it be at that. We have chosen 3 years down here, meaning that we can just say, okay, what if they actually grow 10% in the third year? They have this half year earnings report season, so therefore we have about half a year to the next earnings and then 2 more here. All right, what can we see from this? We can also put in the price earning here around 38, so we can see if that they hold up on the estimates, they actually hold through here, and if they have a 10% earnings increase in the third year here, then we can see that at a price earning at 38, we should be gaining roughly 45%, 45.9% over the next 2.5 years here. That is very decent. Now, as you know, what I do with this, because the estimates, the analysts are often wrong, so I try to downgrade this. What if, for instance, that Microsoft don't grow in their third year at all? They have an earnings per share growth at 0. Well, then we would still have 32% upwards potential in the stock. What if the price earning actually drops? What if it drops to 30, for instance? We can see that over the last 10 years it had been 30, the last 5 years average have been 31.4, last 3 years 31.8. So let's say it drops from 38 to 30. That is quite a massive drop. It means that investors are not at all willing to take much risk on Microsoft compared to what they used to. Well, we would still have a measly 4.7% potential, but this is putting their growth at 0 and cutting about 25% off their price earning, and we still have positive growth. Not as much as we could have gotten in the bank maybe, but still positive. That is what we're looking for. We're looking for something where we can take the analyst estimates, make it a lot worse, and still have at least a break-even case, and then we are waiting for the TPI chart to be in a good long-term uptrend, and the weekly TPI to dip down in the accumulation oversold. So Microsoft, well, will it go up from here? I have absolutely no idea. I don't own the stock right now in my portfolio. I might buy it at some time, but you should always use your own strategies, methods, and risk management. This is only for inspiration and educational purpose to show you how I combine the valuation chart with the TPI chart inside MyStockScanner. If you don't know MyStockScanner yet, there's a link to it below. We have a Danish webinar tonight and an English webinar tomorrow about some of the strategies that you can build using this platform here. That's all for now. Take care of yourself and your money out there, and I'll speak to you again shortly. Bye.